It's too close to the speaker. It's getting feedback from the speaker.
It's echoing.
They also rarely come as close as we did. You know, there's an old joke about politics. That the word comes from the Latin poli, meaning many, ticks, meaning small blood-sucking creatures. You heard that one? I've always believed that politics can be something more. That beyond the griminess and sharp edges, the practice of politics can bring people together for a shared purpose. That it can allow each of us to look beyond the horizon of our own lives and to think about the common good. That's what America was about. Republican self-government. That was the great innovation of our founders. In the early 1800s, Alexis de Tocqueville observed that almost the only pleasure of which an American has any idea is to take a part in the government and to discuss the part he has taken. The whole community is engaged in the task. Now, 5 years at our state capitol here is enough to make anyone lose faith that this kind of politics is even possible anymore. I mean, the building was literally barricaded for the better part of the last year. But this recall and the extraordinary citizens who made it happen, all of you, have renewed my faith in what politics at its best can be. They told us this thing would never qualify for the ballot. Remember that? You guys
Woo, right here.
No way did it qualify for the ballot. We got more signatures than any petition drive in United States history. Well, there's no chance of the vote. You'll never get the vote to pass. 3 weeks ago, the polls showed that this was a statistical tie.
No way.
In this recall, we saw politics at its best. And we also saw politics at its absolute rock bottom worst. We started this movement to fight our state's corrupt political class. And they fought back by bringing that corruption to new levels. I mean, let's think about it. Gavin Newsom is the governor of California. He has 100% name recognition. He has all the free media he could ever want. He has all the powers of the governor's office at his disposal and all the extra ones that he's claimed as well. And yet he had to pull out all of the stops to stop this citizens' movement. Unlimited campaign contributions, over $70 million. Benefactors. He trotted out Biden and Kamala. With malicious lies that even the Associated Press called out as false. He changed the rules for this election on the eve of the vote. Changed the law in order to give himself the upper hand. He tried to delegitimize this recall from the very beginning, calling it the California coup. That's how they launched this campaign. All of this is what it took to stop this citizens' movement. Now, I believe that graciousness is of the highest importance in public life. And if Gavin Newsom wins the election next year, which I don't think he will do, if he does, I will be the first to congratulate him. But there is nothing to congratulate him on tonight. The governor has won nothing. He has merely survived. Through one of the most cynical campaigns in modern California history, he has secured nothing more than 12 more government paychecks. And when millions of your own constituents deem you unfit to even finish your term, good luck convincing millions more that you deserve another term. The entire premise of Newsom's No campaign was that decline and failure are inevitable. The premise of our campaign is very different. The premise of our campaign is that California is worth fighting for. But a better future is within our grasp, and a free people always has the power to make tomorrow better than today. I want to recognize some of the folks who made this happen, who gave us this opportunity. Starting first with the leaders of the recall movement. Chief proponent Orrin Healy, who's here today. Formed the nucleus and were the original signers for what became 2.1 million signatures. Now we get to the signature gatherers. Boy, have I been inspired by you. Who gathered a few of those? You said enough is enough. You set up booths outside of Hobby Lobby and Walmart.
Hell yeah!
You offered a pen and paper to your neighbors. And you believe that we can have a better future here in California. I want to thank my campaign team and all of the folks who volunteered, who sent text messages and made phone calls and talked to your neighbors and helped this campaign in a matter of 2 months gain a statewide presence and more momentum than really anyone ever expected. So thank you very much. And I want to thank the other candidates on the ballot, starting with my friend Doug Osis, who was on the ballot. Congressman Osi is someone that I consider not only a friend, but a true mentor, and whose advice means as much to me as anyone's. He, of course, suffered an unfortunate health issue, but he seems to be gaining the spring back to his step, and I know that he'll be back in full force very soon. Thank you. And other folks on the ballot, John Cox. John could do anything. He can do anything he wants, but he is devoting his time, his energy, his resources to improving the quality of life in California.
Yes.
Larry Ellis. Yeah. We can see from the results today that Larry has inspired millions of Californians with a powerful message, and I fully expect that he will continue to be a powerful messenger in the fights that lie ahead of us.
Yes.
So I'm set from the start. We're on the same team. Now the headlines tomorrow, and in fact they're already saying it, will say that the recall did not succeed.
We did not succeed!
And look, there are a lot of votes left to count, and every vote needs to be counted. But if the results that they're saying now hold, it's true. We will have not gotten 50% of leadership. We will not have achieved our goal of removing Gavin Newsom from office. Yes. We did not divest Newsom of the power that he has so recklessly abused. Yes. We do not reclaim the power that as citizens is rightfully ours. We do not bring school choice to California families. We do not protect the right to earn a living for California workers. We do not vindicate religious liberty for Californians of faith. We do not lower our outrageous cost of living. We do not reduce our ridiculous taxes. We do not pave our dilapidated roads. We do not stop the boondoggle of high-speed rail. We do not curb our soaring cost of living. We do not end this era of shorter showers and fallow fields. We do not end this era of rolling blackouts and catastrophic wildfires. We do not end this era of tent cities and above-ground sewers. We do not turn the page on this era of California corruption. done.
Yes!
But here's what we did do. Here's what we have done. We have changed the game of politics in California.
Yes!
We have reshuffled the whole stacked deck of our political system. We have shaken the foundations of our crooked state capital. We have put every bought and paid for politician on notice.
Yes!
We have created a new landscape of political possibility. As citizens who have been told that our voices don't matter, we all said in unison, yes, they do. To the point where the President of the United States had to parachute in and try to round them out. In this historic movement, we gave new meaning to the 5 most forgotten words from our Declaration of Independence, the consent of the governed. We gave eloquent expression to the 3 most important words of our Constitution. We have in these darkest of times, we found a way against all odds to light a new spark of liberty. This is a movement that will continue to grow.
Yes, I hope.
And more than that, it is the beginning of a new political community.
I hope.
One that's citizen-led, one that gives everyone a voice, one that can elevate our politics to a higher plane, one that can make California the state that leads the nation in the right ways again.
Right, exactly.
So my friends, have a glass of wine and get a good night's rest. Rest up, relax, recharge, and then get ready. Because the fight for California's future has only just begun.